Each week, in conjunction with the Ohio Lottery Partners in Education program, we recognize a role model student from somewhere in the state of Ohio. We head to Gilmour Academy to meet Tommy Moe. Tommy Moe, senior, plays baseball, 3.8 student, also has a dream of becoming a sports play-by-play guy for a team. Here is Tommy Moe, the Ohio Lottery Partners in Education program's shining star.
Cuts it back inside the 15, breaks a tackle, and waltzing his way into the end zone. Unbelievable!
That's the voice of Tommy Moe, Gilmour senior, and the voice of many Lancers athletic events. Something Tommy plans on making his career, and he already prepares like a pro.
2 or 3 days before the games begin, I'll have a big notebook and the statistics posted and access to film, statistics, and more like analyzing players and the key facts, and spotlights for each player. And I'll make sure that I have a bunch of different kinds of points and storylines for before every single game.
I remember the first time I saw Tommy announce, I went up to the press box for a football game, and Tommy certainly has the face for TV. He's a beautiful, handsome young man. And I looked down, he had 5 sheets of paper of notes prepared for the football game. I'm like, and I was fortunate at St. Ignatius to work with 5 or 6 young men that are like in professional sports right now in broadcasting. And I immediately connected Tommy to those kids, and I told Tommy, this is your future if you want to do it. And he's jumped on it, and we were so happy 2 weeks ago. He got accepted at the, Syracuse University, which is one of the top broadcasting schools in America.
Moe will take his 3.8 grade point average to Syracuse University next year and chase his dream of becoming a professional sportscaster.
Syracuse has the #1 broadcasting school in the country, so that's been my dream ever since freshman year, basically, when I was first started thinking about broadcasting. And it was between, my top 3 were Syracuse, Indiana, and Penn State. Those are my top 3 schools, and I early decision choice for Syracuse because that's been my dream.
It's the start of a much bigger dream, one where Moe becomes a professional play-by-play man. And he already realizes some of the steps he needs to take to get there.
I think my energy is one of the main things that I bring. I aspire to be like Gus Johnson. He's a broadcaster for like college football, and he brings a lot of energy and pizzazz to his game. And I think I like to just keep the viewers and listeners interested in everything that they do. And I always try to bring my kind of personality, which is energetic and personable, to the listeners and viewers. Obviously, I'm going to make sure that I see the criticism. I always want criticism because that's what makes you better. You can't succeed unless you have failures. And I think that that's one of the main reasons of why I can still move along the way or increase my broadcasting talent, because of people, you can improve this, watching back the film and seeing, I could improve on that and make sure I'm better for the next time I go out and get on the mic.
Tommy has been taking every opportunity he can to work on that craft. He's getting valuable experience while still at Gilmour.
My junior and senior year, I've had a podcast going, a sports podcast, where we would send out just Gilmour news and sports knowledge around the world for everyone to hear on YouTube, so we could produce those and just be ready to make sure you're more ready to go for when you get into the real world for your future job.
Helping them believe in their vision and helping them achieve their vision. And I think that was a big win for Gilmour Academy, and great things to come for Tommy Moe in that field.
Moe is also an athlete at Gilmour. He plays shortstop and second base on the Lancers baseball team. He also volunteers with several organizations at Gilmour, including the CYO program, which helps recruit students to the school.
We have a big service program here. We have to, all students are expected to have at least 60 hours by the end of their senior year. You can totally go above that. A lot of service programs. We go on retreats a lot, and I've been doing my service for the last 4 years, and I'm completed my service hours, and I'm gonna keep growing because, service is just a good thing, and it's something that I think everyone should definitely do.
If you know a student who deserves recognition, we want to hear about them, and you can nominate them completely online. Go to OhioLottery.com, find the About section. Click on Partners in Education. There you will see links to nomination forms. Nominate that student as an academic all-star, and they could end up being featured as our next shining star.